So previously we have built our treatment and surveillance seasons around data that has come in from the United States. One of the key factors of good science, though, is challenging the status quo and what our current beliefs are. And one of the key things that we've noticed is that all of the data that was collected in the US has been done so from states that receive snow during the winter period. Many of us in South East Queensland wish that we did get snow, but that is a rarity here. What we have noticed in the ants in South East Queensland is that they are still active and foraging during the winter period. They do tend to be a little bit more sluggish, particularly in the cooler times of the day. So before 9 a.m. you may not get a good response out of a nest, but during the middle of the day they're out there quite happy. So what we're looking at in the science group is whether we're getting successful uptake of food resources during that winter period. And over the past couple of years, we have actually found that that is true. So we are changing our strategy so that we're able to treat in the cooler parts of the year. A factor that we know about fire ants is that they replenish their workers during the winter period, which is the target of our treatment. So one of the things that we're working on at the moment is actually looking at how we can utilise seasonal changes in reproductive behaviour to better support our treatment strategy. The work that we're doing is looking at if we start treatment during the winter period and prevent that replenishment of workers during that period, the colony should theoretically be starting from behind the 8 ball in the springtime, which means that our treatment should be a little bit more effective. And hopefully in the long run, that may reduce the total amount of treatment we would need to do in an area. Another factor that we've considered is that there may be less impact on non-target ants, particularly during that period of the year, because native species do tend to be a little bit more quiet during the winter period. So we expect that there will be less impact, and we are collecting data to see whether that is the truth.